Fake ass niggas, man. Nigga, yo, the nigga when we squashed our issue, the nigga said he been had my address. Bitch, I ain't moved. The fuck is you go on Twitter again talking about what's his address? You said you been had it, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? You gonna be the first rapper, I'm gonna make sure you got to prove it. It's fine. Ain't nothing ever happened to me before. Meek gonna have to be the first. I swear. He gonna have to be the first. Or else, we not finna believe you, my nigga. I told you I stopped believing you. Matter of fact, let's go live. We on every platform right about now. Here we go. This nigga just keep talking all this bullshit, man. I don't know why he think I ain't never hear this nigga talk this gangster to nobody. Boy, you almost got kicked out of Master's house when you try to fire on Travis Scott, but Michael Rubin told you better be a good old boy and apologize to that nigga, boy. You ran over there and apologized to that nigga Travis Scott, nigga, because you was drunk, nigga, off some perks. Now you super gangster with me because I don't know no white man that could tell you to stop? Talking about the governor told you. Nigga, what are you talking about? What is Meek talking about? Talking about, oh, when I get back, I'm going to be in front of Meek. You not about to be in front of nothing. Don't come to my, listen, Meek, matter of fact, you're invited to my house. You, don't come with nobody else. Anybody else on my property, we'll handle the call. You're allowed. You come on my property, and whatever you think you finna do, don't do when I ain't here. Do it when I'm here. But I know the gangster's trick with this. You know what the gangster's trick is? He's here to trick the black man. This is why I can't respect you gangster niggas. Y'all niggas like, over time, y'all whole gangster image eroded. You see, once we met niggas like King Von and shit like that, we realized that's what a real gangster is. Anytime he had problems, he handled it. Niggas like you always got an excuse. Yo, I can't wait to see 6ix9ine. I'm gonna make an example. You see 6ix9ine, yo, he the police, he trying to trick me off the streets. Nigga, which is it? You an activist, you a killer. You start tweeting all that shit about me just because you ain't think I was gonna say, bitch, my address is public, it's on Google. When are you gonna pull up? And don't pull up and be like, hey, I'm pissing on his mailbox, y'all. Bro, the only time you should be taking out your dick freak millies for when you with motherfucking Diddy, nigga. That's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah. What up, y'all? Boy, look, we gotta talk. You hear me? We gotta talk about this. What I wanna say. Pussy nigga. You hear me? I'm taking a break from the dick. Let me roll these windows down. Man, let me cut this car off. Cause I'm just wasting gas. Like gas is not high. You hear me? Like gas is not high. Like it's not $2.99 a gallon, $2.89 and all that shit. You hear me? But anyway, let's talk about this pussy nigga. Meeky Mill. Meeky Mill. Man, you looking silly on the real. You looking silly. Boy, you got this nigga. Man, look, I ain't lying. I ain't never used to really be on no shit like academics, no pussy nigga or whatever. I just always acknowledge him as he's not no street nigga. Which he, acknowledge himself. You hear me? That's why I always, never had really nothing bad to say about the nigga, because he came in the game, letting you know he ain't on that. Like how Drake, motherfucker be talking about Drake go singing that nigga, he's soft, but Drake never claimed to be hard. He never claimed to be, well, that's kind of why I did look at Drake kind of strange when he was, on them songs talking about that gangster shit, spinning and all that type of shit like that. Anyway, but I mean, basically, he always professed that he just an entertainer, so I get it. He just want to make good music, you hear me? But, man, this nigga Meek Mill, though, Meeky, not no Meek Mill, I ain't calling you that no more. Meeky Mill, man, you came in the game like you was a street nigga, that you was about that shit, you hear me? And you was one of the realest. But my nigga, let it go. You hear me? Come clean. Let everybody know you was just an entertainer. You was just in it for the money. You hear me? You're not no street nigga. I'm talking about this nigga really tried to make himself out to be a real street nigga. On that. You hear me? And now, you got Big Act. I gotta call him. Man, that's Big Act now. You hear me? That's Big Act now. You hear me? That boy called that boy hands and everything. And he's speaking facts on that boy. You hear me? For real. He's speaking facts on that boy. And Meeky Mill can't even defend himself. He can't say nothing. You hear me? He can't say nothing. I'm talking about y'all looking at these. You hear me? Y'all looking at them Twitter things that it was going back and forth. Man, look at that shit. And look at Meek Mill respond. Meeky Mill responds. You hear me? Hey, killing him. And I'm gonna put the video of him bunny hopping for the white man. You hear me? Man, come on, brother. And you over there talking about something. Nobody offer you coke or freaky Molly cause you so heavy. Nobody wouldn't play with you talking about, come at you like on no gay shit without the whole place getting flipped. But motherfucker just come and say, did it, you hear me? Did it put that yeah on you, you hear me? Did it put that purple pickle on your ass? And who got flipped, you hear me? Ain't nobody got flipped, you hear me? The most you done did was try to bring some smoke to Big A, and Big A straight turned up on your ass, you hear me? I'm talking about turned up on that boy. Y'all heard that? Y'all bitch nigga, I'm talking about you went in on that boy. We could fight, look, you hear me? All that. And that bitch, you hear me? You heard what he said? When we was beefing, you said you had my address. So why are you sitting there capping like you talking about what his address is? Man, listen, I ain't lying. That boy smoked you. You hear me? He smoked you. That nigga ain't lying. The only thing you could do, and it's really probably the only thing that might, like, I don't want to say rescue your career because it's dead. I ain't lying. I ain't been checking for a Meek Mill journey so long, brother. I ain't lying. But the only thing that would make him kind of get talked about or, you know, be somebody notable again is if he really stand on business and, you hear me, go put hands on, hey, you hear me? And I ain't talking about no scary shit like he go at that and then be talking about like, you lucky the police here or security guy, I can't do nothing cause security, or, you lucky, you hear me? We was in a crowded place and all that stuff. Like at this point right now, if you want to be recognized and respected as a real, well, fuck all that, cause you ain't gonna never be respected as a street nigga. But if you just want to be respected as a nigga that you would stand on business, man, you gotta crash out. Straight up, you gotta crash out. That's it. It's no other way to put it. You gotta crash out, my nigga. You gotta go straight dumb with it. 5150. You hear me? Fuck 5150. 5150. You gotta go all the way out. You hear me? I'm talking about pull up stalking. You hear me? Get on that real creeper shit. You hear me? Stalking that boy shit, jump out the bushes and, you hear me? If you don't want to take it that far, that's I'm telling you, take it that far, nigga. I'm like, Lord, that boy really was, yeah, you hear me? He really done that. But, you know, you ain't gotta take it that far. Just beat him up. You hear me? Oh, you get beat up, but you gotta fight. That man called your hands. He called your hands, brother. You hear me? And if you, I mean, for you know, if you really from the streets, you know, nigga call your hands, my nigga. Like how he did, he really. That boy said, I don't think you want no trouble with me. You hear me? That boy said, I don't think you can fight. That boy said, what's up? Set it up. Get money, whatever. You hear me? Like, dog, when you got, damn, see, I really hate to call you a pussy nigga, but I'm just saying, you know, no offense. But when you got a pussy nigga, you hear me? When you got a pussy nigga telling you a pussy nigga and you can't do nothing with me, man. Bruh, that's bad. That's bad. That's big right there. That's big, son. You got a nigga that really stand on that he is not about that life. He don't want no trouble and all that. He gonna call the police and all that. And that boy is sitting up. What? I'm talking about, he want to smoke so bad, I think that boy done rolled up a whole L. You hear me? Lit that bitch. You hear me? I really think that boy, hey, see, I really think he down to make you a pack, Meeky Mill. You hear me? I think that big act could make you a pack. You come playing with him the wrong way. If you come playing with him with anything about not fighting or whatever like that, I really think that bitch gonna make you a pack. You hear me? I'm more confident in Big Act now. Meeky Mill, I ain't got no confidence in you. I ain't lying. You hear me? And I really do think he'll beat you up. And that's worse. That's worse. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? You finished. You finished if you let Big Act do you like that, boy. Boy, you really finished. Man, you just finished all the way. You just finished, brother. You might well really give it up, son. Real talk. You hear me? Because either way it go, and I know I'm just one person and my opinion probably don't matter, but I'm just saying. You hear me? If you let this man call your hands and treat you like that, I'm talking about he treated you, brother. You hear me? You a real bitch, real pussy. And you just, you hear me, let it ride, you a bitch. And if you fucking let motherfuckers worry about what other motherfuckers saying, worry about what people think about you and go crash out, you a flunky. So fuck, either way it go, you done, man. Either you a bitch or you a flunky or you both. You hear me? Whew, Lord. Meeky Millie, you looking silly. Oh, Meeky Millie. God damn. You hear me? I'm talking about, dog, you was really at the top. You was really at the top, brother. What happened, my nigga? What happened? I think really when you went to jail and you couldn't handle that cane. You couldn't handle that bean. You had to get out of there. And them people, I think you sold that. You sold yourself. You sold your soul. You hear me? And they got you up out of that. And you had to do what they said. And then they fucked you. And you left. You couldn't handle it. It was, you know, because you was looking at yourself in the mirror and you knew what happened. And, you know, you couldn't live with it. So you was going down and down and down. Nicki left you, cause I'm talking about you was on top, my nigga. You had Nicki on side, you was making songs talking about I got the baddest bitch in the game, all that, like that. She left you. You got your own partner beefing with you. Records wasn't selling, Drake killed you. You hear me? I'm telling you, son. Damn, son. You didn't even think about it. I'm just remembering all that. You even let Drake do you in, son. God damn. You letting all these self-proclaimed pussy niggas, you hear me? Come on, man. And see, real talk, these clips right here that I'm about to show y'all, I really thought this was like some publicity stunt stuff. It's really, I don't know. But this is why I thought that. Because he was saying this is my best friend and all that. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Me and Meek, by the way, Meek is one of my best friends now. That's a fact. We used to be beefing. Not really beefing, because I'm not like
beefing
really
with me after this. I ain't beefing with you.
But me and Meek, we're on good terms, and thank you to 21 Savage. 21 Savage, that's my brother.
Academics friendly as shit, and none of you niggas my man. Fuck you, Meek. You shy, man. I don't give a fuck, man.
No, me and was going back and forth at it for a long time. It was just like, yo, it was at the point where it was like, even though I don't really be outside like that, it was like, yo, we gotta kill each other or something, right? And we were just like, yo, I like 21. 21's my guy, and 21's his guy. Like, that's what should happen.
Meek Mills and Shy Glizzy is twins.
I don't know why you think that.
I seen him outside with 6ix9ine at the car. He wasn't aggressive as he was when he was chasing Safari.
That was so funny. Hey, that's what I was trying to tell you. You know what's the funny thing? And forgive me for saying this part, but when me and him was squashing our beef, me and him, we best friends now. Don't laugh. We best friends now. This was the oddest part about what he said. Yo, he was like, yo, he said to me, he said, yo, you ain't gonna believe me when I say this. I get the
stories. I told you about what I said.
He said to me, he's like, yo, James Harden told me that you and 6ix9ine was plotting the problem. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I told 6ix9ine since 6, yo, I think sometimes you trying to like all that stitching shit, whatever, you trying to get too much credit. Like a real, like, not saying Meek not a real dude, but like it could have went really left for you. Like, you were fortunate that it didn't go left for you with that situation. You shouldn't be hopping out on people, especially the people who are like that. They might not really have that type of welcoming or, oh, you know what? I know cameras is on, I ain't gonna do nothing. There's some people who crash out.
He never hopped out on nobody that was like that though. Academics, are you like that? Let's be honest. No.
Nah, I ain't like that.
That's what I'm telling you. He know that.
No. I want to get to
Safari not like that.
him and A.R.Rap got into a little bit.
And he ain't do nothing about it. They squashed that shit. AR came to my neighborhood.
He pulled up on Drake one time. I heard about it. I ain't gonna say too much about it. I heard about
he
it.
pulled up on Drake. What the hell? If anybody in them, I'm just here to tell y'all. Besides y'all, listen to me, y'all. I'm really from the struggle. My mother's still in the ghetto right now after this interview, y'all. I ain't one of these rap ass niggas. If he pulled up on Drake, we all know we can pull up on Drake. What you gonna do?
About this nigga no more. Goddamn. Last time. Meeky Mill, you looking silly. I'm out, y'all.